So today we're going to be going through a pretty difficult exercise that's going to be taking us through the circle of force and kind of not really changing our position very much. The idea of this is to use our cage scale shapes in order to find the closest root note to start the next one. Now my initial example there, what I did was I just went through one octave of each scale and just went through just a few keys. But just to review our circle of force, it's going to be C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat or F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, and C. So that's all 12 keys. And now what we're going to do here is that we're not going to be changing our position very much. That's going to be the biggest secret here, is to make sure that each of our scale shapes are not moving very much between them. So I'm going to start out at C, and today I'm just going to start at my G shape position for my scale. So I'm going to put my pinky on that 8th fret C note. And now I'm going to play my C major scale from there. Now, when I go to my key of F, I have a couple questions to ask myself. Where's my closest F? And then what finger do I put on that F? Now, the reason why I'm going to be asking what finger do I put on that F is I almost kind of want to, I guess the cage shapes already do this, where it assigns a finger to each root note. So if my F is going to be close enough for my C shape, now I'm going to know because my pinky is going to kind of fall right in line. If it's for something like my E or A alt shape, then my second finger's not going to have to move very much, if at all, or my first finger for my E, A, and D shapes aren't going to be moving very much. Okay, so let's take a look. And what's great about the cage shapes is that we really only have to know 2 strings and then use an octave pattern to find that kind of rare D shape that pops in. Okay, so when I just played my C shape, now I'm looking for my closest F note, which I got the F on the first string, fifth fret. All right, now that's pretty far away from where I am. So now I'm going to be going up to the 8th fret on my 5th string, and look it's right underneath my my C note right there, so I don't have to move my pinky at all. And now here I am. F is now my root note, so now I'm going to be going to my C shape scale. Okay, so now the next note in my circle of force sequence is going to be B flat. So now where is B flat going to be? So I have a B flat on the 1st fret on my 5th string. Okay, that's a little far away. And now I also have B flat on my 6th string, 5th fret. If I kind of look at where my fingers are laying after I just played my C shape scale for my F major scale, it's right on the same fret on where my 2nd finger is. So now since I'm on my 2nd finger is there, I'm going to be doing my E alt shape. Now the next note in my sequence is going to be E flat. So now where is the closest E flat? Well, I have one on the 6th string, 11th fret. Okay, that's a little far away. How about on the 5th string? Oh, it's right underneath where my B flat is on the 6th fret, 5th string. Since I'm on the 5th string, and my 2nd finger's there, now I'm going to be using my A alt shape. Okay, now if some of this is confusing you, I don't want to have to go through each major scale shape here. I have another video where I go through each scale shape and all of that. I also have another video on how to find notes among the fretboards. So this is kind of for someone that maybe has a little bit of experience in both, but is looking for a way to kind of really have all the scale shapes sink in, and then also kind of the notes sink in. Because, you have to have a good idea of where the notes are on the neck in order to do an exercise like this. So now, after E flat, it's going to come A flat. So here I am, kind of in the same box position where I was in, where I just did 4 scales. Now, I'm looking for an A flat. And when I go to A flat on my 6th string, it's on the 4th fret. Now, if I move my first finger back 1 fret, I'm now in my E shape position. Okay, so all of a sudden, I only had to move back 1. Now the other 3 are actually going to stay right in line, and here I am playing another key, and yet another scale shape. So here I am in my E position, and A flat, and by E position, I mean E scale shape position. They're all the same. All right, here we go. So I have my E right here. Next is going to come D flat. Now I'm looking for a D flat. Okay, there's a D flat on the 9th fret, 6th string. Nope, that's too far away. But how about, on the 5th string, I have it on the 4th fret, right underneath here. This is what's beautiful about the circle of 4s, is that each one is going to be close by, and it's going to kind of lead right into the other. So here we are in D flat. Since my first finger's on it, I'm going to be at the A shape. Next is going to be F sharp. Okay, now F sharp is where kind of the pattern can kind of go one of two ways, and I'm going to show you my preferred way first because it actually allows us to go through each one of the cage shape scale positions. So F sharp, when I look for it, I have my F sharp on my 6th string. All right, that's a little far. I also have it on the 9th fret on the 5th string. That's a little far too. Now, both of those would not be wrong, but I'm looking for the closest one. So if I use an octave pattern to go from the 6th string, 2nd fret, up to the 4th string, that's where I can plug in my D shape pattern. All right, so here I am, D shape. Okay, now what's tough about that one is that that one's not always easy to see, as we do have to use an octave pattern to find it if you only know the 5th and the 6th string. But it does allow us, like I said, to use all 7 of my cage shapes, including the alts right there. And so that would be my preferred way. Like I said before, the C shape scale or the E for that F sharp would not be wrong, but then we'd be kind of skipping where that D1 is. Okay, so next comes B. Where is B going to be? Now I have a B on my 2nd fret, 5th string. Okay, that's a little further away than I'd like. Or I have it on the 6th string, 7th fret. And now, kind of based on where my fingerings are right now, I would have just had to move my pinky up there, and I'm not moving my finger much at all. So now, what scale shape has my pinky on the 6th string? The G. So now I'm going to go to my G shape. Now, just for time's sake, I'm going to quickly run through the last couple. So I left off at my key of B with my pinky doing the G shape scale. Now for E, the next note in my circle of 4s, I'm going to be using my C shape scale, because my E's I'm going to find on the 5th string, 7th fret. My pinky's already there for the B, so just move it down. For A, I'm going to use my E alt shape, so that's going to be my 2nd finger on the 6th string, 5th fret. For D, I'm going to be going to the 5th string, 5th fret. Since I'm on the 5th string and my 2nd finger's already there, I'm using my A alt shape scale. And then for G, I just move my 1st finger back 1, and all of a sudden, there I am at G on the 3rd fret, 6th string for my E shape scale. Then finally, I'm going to be going back to C for my A shape, which my 1st finger is going to be on the 3rd fret, 5th string. I can keep on going and keep on going, but I think I'm going to stop there. Now my question to you would be, where would my next F be? Where would my next B flat be without having to change my fingering very much? Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And be sure to check out Garret'sGuitarLessons.com for more free lessons and resources.